People, you know, can you? Is there any secular song now you not hear love inside? If they are not loving a woman's bum bum, they are loving something about. They are just loving something about the woman. In the gospel song, we are everybody's loving Jesus in gospel songs, right? Even in self-help books, is the singer, you understand? So now, what then is the issue? Even the one that love, in all of those days, you think all this Nollywood movie, people who have love in films, they are going to have the best marriages. In fact, most of them are never married. What is the issue? That's where we are want.
Will actually
Love cost us. Love must cost. There was a song those days. One artist said, "Love doesn't cost a thing." He said, "It's not true. Love costs a thing." All right. So let's look at Mark chapter 12, verse
Hallelujah.
13. Mark 12,
Hallelujah.
okay, 28 to
Hallelujah.
34. And we are, as our manner is, we read one verse by verse,
Hallelujah.
each person a verse each. All right. Mark chapter 12, 28 to 34. I'm waiting for us. All right, starting for us. Mark chapter 12, 38. Sorry, 28 to 34. Yes, please. If you are there, start. All right. Okay. Please, I'm begging us, let us all be there. Mark 12, 28 to 34. As it's reading, let us follow by heart because we're going to pick some things from there for discussion. Thank you. All right, sir.
one of the pictures.
Mm.
So Sadio, when he had Jesus gave a good answer, he asked him, "What is the most important?"
for those who are just coming in, money is God Acts, and we are continuing Mark chapter 12, 28 to 34. And we are looking at why do we have so much problem in our work? Can you hear me from the back? All right. Okay, so I think that love is central to relationship. No relationship can thrive without the matter of love properly rooted and established in it. What I mean properly, we know that there is a counterfeit for love today, and we know what that actually causes in our societies, understand? And the fact that you're a spiritual person does not mean that you cannot fall victim to counterfeit love. If you are not able to identify that this love that I'm receiving, this signal that is coming, is not the original. And because we are children of God, I know we have understanding now about how to test what a counterfeit love is, to be able to differentiate it from what the original love should be. So we have looked at why do we speak a lot about love, yet we are fighting each other, husbands divorcing wives, or pastors who are preaching love as even the one divorcing their wives, and they have set a precedence for those who are following them to also emulate them. So we are coming to one of the things that I think we need to understand about love before we go further is that love as a thing, if you must be able to, any love that is real, any love that is of God, any love that is true, must be able to accept the imperfection of other person. Imperfection of other person. You know, we have a lot of things going on the internet today, motivational speakers, everybody talking about toxic relationship, walking away from people. And one of the things that this motivational speaking does to us is that it begins to gradually, erase the tenets of the faith, where long suffering comes in the place of love. Because even God, the Bible said that Jesus said, it was when we were yet sinner that Jesus died for the ungodly. It was not when we have become righteous. We are not in right standing with God when Jesus died. You see, but when we were yet sinners, Jesus died for the ungodly. But today we live in a world that says that if anybody is not respecting, just walk away. There is no perseverance anymore. There's no patience anymore. What does First Corinthians chapter 13 say? We want to see what the real love we're talking about is. You see, love does not envy. Love is not proud. Today we are talking about self-esteem. Everybody, even the one that does not even know what the word esteem means, it will just be gonna about self-esteem. I'm respecting myself. I'm keeping boundaries. Really, you understand? So may God help us in Jesus' name. Please, that place that we read, I need us to read Luke chapter 10, please. Luke chapter 10, so that we can have a better understanding about what we're talking about. Luke chapter 10, from verse 29, I suppose. Luke 10, from verse 29. Luke 10. Okay. All right, thank you. Go on, go on. All right. So far. Who now took him He actually mean hotel those days, a lounge where you can, So he said that who is now the neighbor to that man. So as Christians, one of the things that our love must show is compassion and mercy. When they asked, Jesus now asked in verse 36, he says, which of these three people was a neighbor to that one that fell among the thieves? So the question I want to first ask us is, who is your neighbor? What does it mean when the Bible says your neighbor? We hear the word, love your neighbor as yourself. Now, the first commandment, the first place we read, Matthew chapter 12, it says that the greatest commandment is this one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and all that and all that. And he now said the second commandment is like that. So, love your neighbor as yourself. Please, my neighbor. Quickly, please. Condition. The Bible talks about when it means neighbor. What is that like to say? Love your neighbor. Who is my neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Yes, who is something? Who is your neighbor? I thought you know something. Eh? Sir? What? What did he say? I want to be outside class today, senior man. I want to be outside class today. Okay. To you, who do you now? You don't see people dying on the road every day, right? You now like this. Who do you think your neighbor is? In fact, you are living close to. Who is a neighbor? How can you be a neighbor to somebody? Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay.